Hello, this is Chief Warrant Officer 4 Vic Pinion, U.S. Navy retired, telling some sea stories of my naval career. This story is when I stood shore patrol with the British Naval Police in Hong Kong when I was a second-class petty officer stationed aboard the USS Oriskany, CV-34. The ship pulled into Hong Kong, and I had the duty, and I drew shore patrol duty that evening. Well, they assigned me to stand an overnight shore patrol watch with the British Naval Police in Hong Kong. This British Naval policeman was also an E5, but his rating was Naval Policeman. I was an ABE2. The shore patrol duties were temporary duties for us. But there was an Australian destroyer in our battle group that also put an E5, second class petty officer, with us. So the three of us patrolled Hong Kong all night long that night. This British Naval policeman had been on duty there for 4 straight years, and he knew every nook and cranny of Hong Kong. He knew where all the brothels were, all the problem bars, nightclubs, tattoo parlors, streetwalkers, rooftop brothels, by the way. I'm going to describe one of them for you. Anyway, we made the round. I was absolutely amazed at the lows that some people will stoop. We were patrolling, and he was taking us to brothels. He knew all of them. They all knew him by name, the hookers and so forth, people that run the brothels. We went in this one. It was about, I think, 9 p.m. or so. And we went in, they told him where the rooms in the brothel were that had sailors in them. We went in this one, and there's a hooker in there, but no sailor. So we looked around, we searched the room, didn't find him. We come back out of that room, he looks at me, he said, I know there's a sailor in that room. I know they're hiding him somewhere in there. Let's go back in there. We went back in there, and we found a sliding panel in the room with a naked sailor in there, holding his clothes up to his belly, and had him get dressed. And he had his purchases where he went to shops and stuff and bought stuff. They were there in the room too. But he forgot to get them when we took him back down to the paddy wagon. Put him in the paddy wagon among some other sailors we had in there. We're going to take him back to Fleet Landing, shore patrol headquarters at Fleet Landing. And they were going to put him back aboard a boat, send him back to the ship, cancel his liberty. As we got down to the paddy wagon, I forgot my bags. So we ran back up there to the room, me and the British Naval policeman. And there was already another sailor humping that hooker. I mean, it hadn't been 5 minutes. Guess who it was? One of the squadron commanders from my ship. A full commander.
You're not going to tell this.
I'm not telling it.